Good morning, you guys. Happy Sunday. I thought I would show you guys what my food shop looks like. This is a topic that I have been asked about time and time again. I film a lot of my cooking sometimes on Instagram stories. I used to do it on Snapchat a lot, and you guys are always asking for recipes. You're always asking about, you know, ideas for vegan meals, for pescatarian meals, because I tend to sway more towards that kind of diet. I'm not a heavy meat eater anymore, and the only meat I really eat nowadays is chicken, and that is probably maybe once a week, sometimes not throughout the week at all. Not really labeling myself because I'm still gonna eat what I want, but my diet is very rich in vegetables, it's very rich in grains, and it's very low on meat and fats like that. So you guys, I've got everything laid out here. This is what I bought today. Aldi, Sainsbury's today, and then I tend to go to Tesco throughout the week, just if I'm running low on fruits and that kind of thing for smoothies. Let's go through all of this stuff, and I can talk you guys through what I'm gonna do with all of them as well. So over here we've got my fruits and vegetables all here. So I thought I'd go through all of these. A lot of them are quite self-explanatory, you guys know what they are, but yeah, let's get to it. I'll start off with these pineapple chunks. So I don't actually usually get pineapple chunks because I'm not a heavy pineapple eater. I used to hate pineapple. I still hate pineapple juice. I do like pineapple chunks in my smoothies because they are super sweet and juicy. I've also got pomegranate because I have 1 or 2 every week. It's something that I grew up eating. My mum would give it to me, and it literally tastes like sweets to me anyway, healthy sweets. So it is literally something I look forward to. I tend to have it on a Saturday morning or Sunday. And then of course we've got the avocados. I am Jamaican, guys, and we have avo with everything. We don't call it avo, we call it pear. So I've got 2 pears. They are not ripe. I hate when the supermarkets say they are ripe and ready to eat. You lied. Maybe that's how you guys eat your avocados, but we don't. A sack, I suppose, of lemons. I do usually get the single ones, no packaging, but they didn't have any today in Aldi, so I just got that because it actually works out a bit cheaper having a bunch anyway. And I go through lemons super quick. I have them with hot water to drink. They're also really good on your skin if you've got blemishes as well. It tends to be quite good. So I also use it to wash any meats or fish and stuff like that. Lemon is key. In a Jamaican household in particular, I mean, I can only speak from my experience, lemon is used to clean everything, and I just love the smell of it as well. Sometimes I squeeze lemon on my countertops and like wipe them up so that everything smells very zesty and fresh. So anyway, cherry tomatoes is not something that I usually do, okay, but the past couple of weeks I have made it a mission to get more tomatoes in my diet. Now, it's not because I hate tomatoes. Well, actually I lied. The only tomatoes I actually like are these ones. They have to be small and juicy, otherwise forget it. Those chunky tomatoes that people put in burgers and that kind of stuff or slice up, not coming near me. And then I have some baby corns. I love sweet corn, guys. I love corn on the cob. Red onions. Some people always ask me, like, why do I eat red onions? Because red onions, if any onion is the best for you. I only use red onions or spring onions, which are like the long ones. I do not touch white onions. These are another fruit favorite, passion fruits from Tesco. Tesco are literally my plug. For the past 3 months now, every week without fail, I will buy a bunch of passion fruits. They used to have them single, and I preferred that because they were ripe, and the way to know that they're ripe is when they are wrinkly. As you can see, these ones are too smooth. I don't know if you can see it through the packaging, so they are not ready, but I need to take them out and put them in the fruit bowl with the rest of the ripe fruit. That is the way to get your fruits and veg ripe, guys. Put them next to ripe fruits and veg and they will ripen quicker. So I'm going to leave these out to get really wrinkly so that they are ready to eat. And I literally take one to work every couple days, and I cut it in half and I scoop it out. It's kind of like, makes me feel like I'm eating sweets as well, because they're super like sweet and sour and just so yummy. Oh my god. So yeah, that's me for my fruits over there. And then I got a huge mango, well, not the biggest if you're from the tropics. And honestly guys, I'm really sick of the mangoes in the UK. I really want a plug of real mangoes. Shaka Bars on Instagram actually has a brand called Fruits and Roots, and I am so tempted to order. I need to check what their ordering is like to the UK, because his fruit bowls, his mango bowl, oh my god, the boxes that he does, I'm like drooling at the videos he posts of him eating mangoes. Oh my god, this mango is far from ripe. I might even put this by the window and just leave it there for the sun to just beat it. I don't know, maybe put it in the car in the front and just let it get hot. I don't know. So I got a baby leaf salad. So this, I'll probably cut up some avocado, some tomatoes, maybe put a drizzle of olive oil and maybe a squeeze of lemon and pepper, maybe something like that for a salad. Sounds good. So we've got bananas. So I tend to have a banana each day that is not all the way ripe. And then the ones that are ripe, I throw in my smoothies because they're super sweet as well. So that's that for the bananas. Also, another healthy snack, guys, if you have ripe bananas, you can put them in a pan without oil and just like kind of fry them lightly. Oh my god, it's like a sweet syrupy banana flavor. So good. So that is something that you guys should try. Maybe you can even try that with like fat-free yogurt or altogether dairy-free yogurt. That's what I would be promoting. Oh my god, some more vegetables. So I've got some mushrooms. Mushrooms are kind of like a weekly essential for me in one way or another, whether it be as a side, like little stir fry on the side of some fish, or it could be in a stir fry, or it could be in like a lentil curry or a prawn curry. I just find mushrooms are quite a good bulker for me, especially because I don't eat a lot of meat. So especially in the meals that I don't have meat, I tend to throw mushrooms in because it just kind of makes it a bit more filling, rather than just sort of like a liquid curry. I need a bit more bulk sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I do like a good mushroom. And then I got this Mediterranean style vegetable mix, which I've always had growing up, whether it be from Tesco, Asda, wherever. There's always a version of this somewhere. Sweet potatoes are something that you can do a lot with. Let's bring them over, guys. I don't skin sweet potatoes because fiber and everything is so good for you. I just make sure you really wash them. So different ways that you can cook sweet potatoes. Let's see. You can literally boil them, oven bake them. Another thing that I do in the oven is literally chop them up. So they're like all chopped up like that, and you can put those in the oven with some paprika. Sweet potatoes and paprika are great. And then another thing that I can do in the oven is make sweet potato fries. Simple, easy, and so tasty and healthy, guys. I then have some pink salmon in a tin and some tuna in a tin. These I have just as like sort of fillers during the week or even weekend when I want to make something super quick. I might make tuna pasta with brown pasta or with some quinoa. Then we move on to my meat section. I cannot seem to budge chicken wings. That's the one thing in terms of meat that I find quite difficult. I love to make jerk wings or sweet chili wings or like Korean sticky barbecue wings. So that's literally the only meat that I would tend to have. And this is probably a weekend thing. I would never eat this during the week. It's just not something I feel for during the week. That is going to be really nice with maybe some brown rice, quinoa, or just salad and vegetables, or sweet potato fries, or, you know, anything really. I mean, yeah, so that's that. The other meats, I suppose, because they are meats technically. Mackerel over here, peppered mackerel, which is something that my mum got me into. Prawns is something I probably have once or twice a week. I'd say twice a week in some way. I'd probably do this in noodles, in a stir fry. I'd make curry prawns. I'd make sweet chili prawns. What other prawn dishes do I make? Okay, so you can make like Jamaican peppered prawns, yeah, and all of that stuff I'd have with quinoa in particular, because I just find prawns and quinoa so good. Also prawns and couscous. Another fish that I got is cod fillets, which is not something I usually get actually, but today I fancied getting it. So I'm not going to open this right now, guys, because I need to like wash it. The fish has been like, you know, gutted and everything, but I still need to clean it with my lemon and ACV. So I've got a sea bream here, a whole one, and I think I'm going to cook this today for dinner with some sweet potato fries. I think I'll make this in a bit of a jerk style, like super spicy. Yeah, I fancy that. And I might actually fry some okra on the side because then I got a sea bass. which is a whole sea bass again, which is also done. I'm gonna put this one in the freezer because I'm not making both of them, and fish is really good to keep in the freezer, obviously not for too long, but it freezes well. I got popcorn, shrimp, salt and pepper, because I'm not an oven food person, but these days I've been kind of kicking myself like, Jade, for certain days you just need a little bit of oven food. It's not everything that you need to like cook and prepare and you know, like, oh, season, and sometimes you just want to chuck something in the oven and be done and be satisfied. And obviously I'm not gonna get like bad stuff, so I just got popcorn, shrimp, and tell me that doesn't look so good. Before we get to the bad bit, I forgot to show you guys this. This is something that I get from Aldi quite often as well. This is another easy one. Rather than having to cook it, you can just put it into the microwave, and it's pulses and grains. So you can see it's got a bit of quinoa in there, lentils, wheat berries, and yeah, I love this stuff because it's so easy to just have on the side with like one of the prawn dishes that I make, or curry or something like that. Now this area is all the liquids. So I've got extra virgin olive oil, which I haven't bought in a while, but recently I've been just having coconut oil to cook with, and I got coconut almond milk, which now looking at it, I'm an idiot because I didn't actually want coconut almond, I just wanted coconut, but it's fine. I've got a coconut milk in the fridge at work, so this one will stay at home because I do not drink milk. I don't eat eggs, I don't drink milk. I don't actually usually eat cheese. The only cheese I do eat is halloumi, because now and again I don't mind a bit of halloumi on the side. Also guys, a lovely burger is a halloumi burger with sweet potato fries. Oh my god, you can do the halloumi with some mushroom and some salad, and there's some avocado on the side. Oh my god, you can get a brioche bun if you want. I would probably just use half of the brioche bun, and sweet potato fries on the side. Yeah, so there's a nice healthy meal for you. So I did cheat. I got 2 smoothies, and I always used to hear people say innocent smoothies are really bad, but I just looked through the ingredients. I was literally spent about 10 minutes looking through the ingredients, and the ingredients actually look good. So yeah, in terms of what they're declaring on here, there are no nasty things. Everything is very fresh and natural. So these are for the days that I'm being lazy. These days I've been going to the gym a lot, and the mornings have been a bit difficult, like because my body's aching a lot. I'm in that aching process. So for those days that I'm not gonna wake up early enough to make a smoothie in the morning, or if I forget the night before, at least I've got a bit of smoothie. So now that I've shown you guys, I want to have some smoothie. I think I'm going to go for this one. So let's head back over here. I don't know why I thought that this was nasty stuff. I guess because it's tinned, it doesn't look very healthy. But it is healthy. These are some of the things I use to make my vegan dishes. So one dish is with the red kidney beans. This comes in handy. Obviously, I'm Jamaican, so when I want to make rice and peas, I'll use these kidney beans with some coconut milk. However, if I'm actually making a meal, I'll have these kidney beans and I'll make like a chili. And I'll use that tomato puree, maybe cut a couple of tomatoes, season it all up, cook it down with some hot water and cook it down and get it all yummy. And then you've got a nice chili. Obviously you need to put loads of chili in there as well. So that is really, really good and really, really easy to make, to be honest with you. Another meal is chickpea curry. I used to make chickpea curries and they're okay. I don't think I'm the biggest fan of chickpea flavor. So as soon as I realized I can make them with lentils, because it's pretty much like a dal, and it's actually something that Jamaicans do, especially ITIL Jamaicans who are basically vegans. They tend to be a lot of Rastafarians who don't eat meat. That is a staple in an ITIL household, or ITIL, you know, meal is lentils, and also Asian as well. So I just make them with lentils, and wow. You guys know I make it at least once a week, and I always share it on my Instagram stories, and I always get asked about the ingredients. So I'll probably start sharing ingredients with you guys soon and recipes, but for now this is something you can make as a curry. You can also do various different things with chickpeas. You can sprinkle them in salads, you can oven bake them and get them crispy. They're quite a nice snack. Or you could even make hummus if you really want to go there. Coconut milk, good for rice, good for curries, all the time. Your curry is not going to be as yummy as it could be without coconut milk. So yeah, tomato puree there. Now we get onto the not so healthy stuff, but still very yummy stuff. So the goos are kind of almost becoming a weekly thing. When my boyfriend comes round and we're watching movies or whatever, it tends to be on a Friday evening or Saturday evening, we'll have dinner, usually Nando's, or I'll make something like a nice burger and fries, that kind of thing, and we have to have our dessert. Now, thank God, goo in Tesco at the moment, I don't know if it still is today, but these were $1.50. like all of the flavors were $1.50. So I got these. This is like one of the original flavors, and oh my god, it's so good. I also love the key lime pie as well, so good, but I've had that one too much, so I got this one. Also proper corn popcorn. It's not the worst, it's popcorn, which is fine, but obviously the flavoring is gonna have a little bit going on. But look, per serving 115 calories. What is a serving though? Does anyone ever question what a serving is? Because I don't know what a serving is, because I would eat the whole thing. So how many calories is in the whole thing is what I need to know. This is 90 grams. 460. Oh my god, I was gonna scream. So per 100 grams it's about 460 calories. This is 90. Why I like this popcorn though is because it's natural seasoning, it's vegan, and it's gluten free. I hate to be one of those annoying gluten free people, but guys, I am actually allergic to gluten. My boyfriend is actually allergic to gluten, and he used to fight it and fight it and fight it and still eat stuff until I asked him, like, you need to think about this. When you eat bread, when you eat pasta, when you eat white rice, how do you feel afterwards? And we realized that it was always when he ate those white things that he would start to feel sick. The day was over, pretty much, like he was just in pain. So I don't really tend to get that much pain, but I do get bloating and I do feel uncomfortable and I just feel really heavy. So I just stay away from gluten-y stuff. Now, I know a lot of things have gluten in them, so you can't always stay away completely, but where I can, I will. And thank God this popcorn is gluten-free, and that's why I can eat the whole pack and still feel fine. These poor twisters are probably all melted inside now, so I better put them in the freezer right now. But I got these minis from Sainsbury's because I saw them and I thought, it's a heat wave outside. I'm even baking in the house. Now and then I need a nice ice cold lollipop, and twisters have always been a fave from childhood, so I got that. Another kind of weekly staple as well in my flat when the boyfriend comes over, this has become our snack, is nachos. We don't do the whole cheese and everything stuff, it's just all a bit long, and we're not that patient, but we'll just sort of have chips and dip basically. And this one's from Tesco. I got the Tesco salsa this time. I'm not picky, as long as it's spicy, and then lightly salted ones, sometimes plain though, because they don't always need to have salt. And then the other thing that I got here is reggae sauce. When I was at uni, I used to use this so much because it was just super easy, and I haven't actually had this in years. So when I saw it today, I thought, ooh, let's support Mr. Levi Roots and let's actually have a bit of that. So that is going to be good. I'm not going to use it as a marinade. I'll use it as a dip for my sweet potato fries today with my jerk fish. I think that's what I'm making today. Water. I have big bottles and I fill the fridge up with that because I've got a water dispenser in the front of the fridge. So I always have one in there, and I always have a big bottle of water on my bedside. During the night, I like to really gulp water down. I got these small cute bottles because it is a heat wave, guys. I am a commuter. I do have to get on the underground. And there's been moments this week that I felt like I was gonna faint. I think that's everything, guys. I think that is my food shop done. See you all soon. Bye.